Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from a waiting world? Oh, mother, father, gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world. Oh, mother.
Oh, no.
Not about to see your light. And if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Get on, Peter.
You're listening to Privileged White Male Radio. Second podcast of the day. I usually don't do that. I don't think I've ever done that here on Spreaker. But as long as I'm beating the shit out of Elizabeth Warren, I think I'll continue to take a few shots at her. Because I found even more shit. She pissed me off so much, I decided to go find some more stuff. So let's get right into that here if I can get it to pop up on my somewhat uncooperative phone. Yes, I just did a quick Google search of Elizabeth Warren quotes. Now, this woman is really. This is who you Democrats, you liberals. This is one of your icons. This is one of the people that you think should have been in the place of either Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. Here's an interesting quote. Elizabeth Warren, Massachusetts Senator. The American people deserve a Congress that worries less about helping big banks and more about helping regular people. Okay, I'm kind of with her so far. Kind of with her. American people deserve a Congress that worries less about helping big banks and more about helping regular people who have been cheated on mortgages, on credit cards, on student loans, and on credit reports. What? Cheated on mortgages. Well, again, we're back to the mortgage bailout. The government mortgage. How are you cheated on a mortgage? If you got a mortgage and you made the payment, you have your house. Where's the cheating? Exorbitant interest rates, right? Is that what it is? How do you get cheated on credit cards? This woman is obviously, she is one of these liberals that just sees a devil around every corner and under every rock. Everything is out to get everyone. And God, you people are so stupid. The American people are so fucking retarded. They can't figure out a mortgage. And I might even be inclined to agree with her in some cases. But she's definitely talking down to people. They're not smart enough to figure out a mortgage. So they got cheated there. They got swindled. They're not smart enough to figure out their credit cards. Nobody's smart enough to check the interest rates and what the fees for the late fees and all the other shit. No, nobody's smart enough to figure that out. She is. Elizabeth Warren is. But we aren't. Or student loans. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's put that one to the side. And then the last one. On how do you get cheated on a credit report? Now, I'll be one of the first to say, I fucking hate the credit report system. I hate it. I think it sucks a dick. It never used to be that way. I never had to deal with that shit. The banks just, what was your collateral and what's your ability to pay for it? Yep, you got a job, okay. And the vehicle or whatever it is you're buying is your collateral. Loan. Simple. There was no credit rating. That's something new. So I might be inclined to agree with that part. But how do you get cheated on a credit report? Everybody's out to cheat. Oh no, we can't succeed. Elizabeth Warren, have you ever heard of I don't know, rising up and overcoming obstacles, succeeding in spite of struggling? You ever heard of that before? I don't know. Apparently, you think the federal government is supposed to run interference for all of us dolts out here who aren't smart enough to figure it out. Here's another quote: "The federal government will make $51 billion in profit off of student loans. That's more than wrong. It's obscene." Really? It's obscene? It's a mere drop in the bucket compared to what the federal government confiscates from working Americans every fucking day. Why do you not have a problem with that? Why do you not have a problem with the federal government sticking its hand in the back pocket of its citizens and taking money that is not that does not belong to them, to it, and yet when you get a loan and you have to pay interest on a loan, that's obscene. That's wrong. Next quote: "We shouldn't treat our students like a profit center." Okay. All right. We heard you, Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, free school for all. Yeah, we'll all pay for it, just like the roads and the police and the fire school, college. We get it. Let's see what's another. "We should not be fighting about equal pay for equal work and access to birth control in 2012. Obviously, this is an older quote. Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't be. Not for the reasons that you think. Let's see. Oh, what's this gem? When productivity and profits increase, is there a reason why the minimum wage should not increase as well? Should we all not participate in this increased wealth?" How do you not equate that statement with some form of communism, socialism? That's all that is. Is that what you want, America? Everybody gets to share in the wealth, regardless of your participation in it, to build it, to make it, to earn it. Everybody gets to participate. Belly on up to the trough, little piggies. Come on in, have a bite. Doesn't matter. It's all here for you. And Elizabeth Warren is just slopping that shit in there. Come on up, belly up. I'll take care of you. I don't want you to take care of me, Elizabeth Warren. I'll take care of myself. Thank you very much. Let's see what else we got here. Of course, now I can't get it to get small enough, you piece of shit. Okay. What's this one say? "People feel like the system is rigged against them. And here's the painful truth. They're right. The system is rigged." Well, again, I would agree with her for different reasons. Okay, here's another quotable quote. Oh, of course I can't. Now this one won't expand, so I can't read that one. What the hell? Now stop and ask yourself, why are trade deals secret? I've actually heard supporters say they have to have secrecy, because if people knew what was going on, they would be opposed. Well, my view is that people would be opposed. Then, okay, next. Oh God, here's a long one. What's this? Again, another one that I can't get to blow up so my 49-year-old eyes can see it. Oh yeah, this is from the original quote of my previous podcast. There's nobody in this country that got rich on his own. Nobody. God, what a statement. What a fucking statement. And I'll go back to that just for something I missed earlier. Something I forgot to mention. Elizabeth Warren doesn't take into account risk. when you endeavor to build something, when you endeavor to build a business, you risk everything you have to build that business. Not everybody, I get that. But a lot of us out here, average people who start out with nothing and try and build something, are risking everything. When I built my business, I had nothing. I luckily found a banker who'd give me a little bit of cash. That's what I started with. I had nothing. I had no family money. I had nothing. I had me. What I knew about the business that I was trying to start. And I went and sold myself to the banker. And I don't mean that literally. I wasn't blowing the banker in the back office. I went and sold who I was and what I had to offer to my banker and to the place that I needed, the corporation that I needed to help me start my business. That's another thing that is never mentioned. Yeah, corporations are evil, we get that. But you know, how many small businesses depend on large corporations? How many independent, sometimes owner-operators depend on a corporation for their livelihood? But that's never mentioned either, is it? Have we become a people who will support our big banks while we crush our kids? Oh, bring the kids into it. That's a tried and true trick of the left. And the right uses it occasionally as well. The kids. Anytime you want to drive a point home, make it about the kids. Jesus Christ. And now we're just getting to be repetitive. What is this? What is this soliloquy? More shit about the banks. Another freaking too long. Here, I'll go last on this one. And I haven't read only about a couple of these. These I have no idea what they say. If large financial institutions can break the law and accumulate millions in profits, and if they get caught, settled by paying out of those profits, they do not have much incentive to follow the law. Okay. That's a true statement. Who set this up, Elizabeth Warren? Who made it this way? The banks make the laws? The bankers? The rich bankers and the CEOs, Goldman Sachs? Are they making all the rules? Or is it people like you, Elizabeth? I would say it's the latter. You criminals in Washington are the one that are making these rules. And I understand that's what she's saying. I do understand that. But it's inevitably pointed at one party when it should be pointed at both. I would have respect for these people if they would be consistent, which Bernie Sanders is to a certain degree. Bernie Sanders will at least, it's why he's not as well liked by people in his party. And it's also why he's not afraid to just hang around and make things miserable for the Democrats. Because he's not afraid to point the finger at both sides. Somebody like Elizabeth Warren, she's an ideologue. Rod, how can you say that? You know how many people she's broken ranks with on her own side? Yeah, okay, whatever. That explains why her and Hillary Clinton are joined at the hip or elsewhere. All right, I've beaten up on Lizzie Warren enough for one day. She just really pissed me off. Got under my skin. All right, thanks for listening. rodgraphing@gmail.com. Spread me around, please. You know, you think I'm an idiot, think I'm a moron. Who's this freaking retard on Spreaker? You can still spread me around. I'll take hate mail. I'll take hate comments. When you're desperate, you'll take anything. All right. Until next time.